Your plane lands in Nashville at 11 o'clock in the morning and check-in isn't until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Or your plane leaves Nashville at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and checkout is at 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay, what do? Early check-in, early checkout? Is it possible? Let's find out. Hi, this is John with Nashville Concierge, and before we begin, I want to thank those of you who have subscribed already. I've got 102 of you, and I know that's not a lot, but I'm new and we're working our way up the ladder here. And so anyway, I appreciate it. If anybody else wants to subscribe, just hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button if you want to be notified of when I have new videos coming out, which should be once a week. And if you have any comments, put those down below. Any questions, I answer all questions. I answer comments. And I do appreciate you taking your time to come in and see my page. So anyway, we're talking about what do we do if we want to check in early or check out late from your hotel room. Can it be done? Of course it can. You've got your reservation through Travelocity or Expedia, and you request through them an early check-in, or you call the hotel and you request through them an early check-in. This is a request, and they want to fulfill it for you if they can, but there are situations where they can't. Say, for example, the person who's in the room that you requested, and that person is an upper-level rewards member who has requested a late checkout, and that does happen. They will be in the room longer than needed for you to get an early check-in, and so you're not going to get it. Or say, for example, there's hundreds, and this happens, hundreds of people checking into a hotel at one time. The cleaning staff is working as hard as they can to get all the rooms ready for everybody, and you're not the only one who's requesting an early check-in. And in that case, there's a chance you're not going to get in early. But besides that, in most cases, they will do what they can. So you go up to the desk, you say, yeah, I know I'm early, but I requested an early check-in. They'll look at your file, they'll see what room you're getting, and they'll tell you whether you can get it right away, or they'll tell you that they're going to text you as soon as your room is ready, which could be in less than an hour. It could be right before the actual check-in time anyway, but they're doing the best they can to get you into that room. Is there anything you can do to speed up the process? Yes, there is. For example, if you have a specific room that you want, then that'll slow things down in some situations. But if they tell you that they have a room that's a lot like the one you requested, and you say, sure, give it to me, they can probably get you into a room much faster. And let's say you're going to spend 4 or 5 days at that hotel. After you get into the room, just call down to the front desk or go down to the front desk and say, hey, listen, I picked a room that we really didn't want to begin with, but we took it to get in. So if there's any way that you get us back into the room that we wanted or a room more like that, we would appreciate that. And trust me, if they can do it, they will do it. Now, as for late checkouts are a lot easier to handle or to do. And that's because normally if you ask for a little bit of extra time, the hotel will give you an hour, maybe sometimes up to 2 hours, but at least an hour, they will give you that. And the only time that they won't give you any more than that is when there's a large group coming in, and that room is going to be used by that group, and their staff has to get the room cleaned for the group that's coming in at the regular check-in time. But otherwise, you shouldn't have any problem getting a late checkout. Now, if you need more than the 2 hours, they may be able to give it to you, but they will charge you for it. You know, because it's that's the way the hotel works. So 3 hours, you'll pay a little bit extra. So early check-ins, late checkouts are not usually a big problem. They will work with you if you're willing to be flexible and to work with them. And again, if the staff can do it for you, that's their purpose, and to make you happy and so they will help you out if they can. Okay, and thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you click up or down or wherever it's at, you'll be able to see some other questions and answers that I've done in the past weeks. And anyway, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you being here, and you have a great week, okay? Bye-bye.